Well, welcome to the Trans Biker Girl channel. We are in beautiful Austin, Texas today on a not so beautiful day. Introducing myself for my new motovlog. Hooray. I wanted to do a vlog chronicling my journey, my transition. I just started. I'm pre-everything. Pre-learning to control the volume of my voice properly. So if I get a little bassy, I'm sorry. I'm not used to this. But we're going to drive around 6th Street today. See what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Maybe I can think of something to talk about. Maybe not. But enjoy the sounds of the road and enjoy the ride. So I don't come up to 6th Street very much. It's crazy. You never know what you're going to get. It's either the best people you've ever met or the worst people you've ever met. And that's it. There's no in between. You got cops on bikes. Let's give him a little honk. Because, you know, I see something I like, I give it a honk. It's so simple. So, about me. Well, let's not get into that quite yet. Let's just kind of see the sights, have fun. Let's talk about the bike. Oh, turn signal on. I'm an idiot. It's a 2008 Honda Shadow. It's a good bike. It's done me well. I've had it about 5 years, and no complaints. No complaints. Recently put on a new air breather. A big sucker. And it does what it says. I'm actually wondering if you can hear it going, because it's just fucking straight up crazy. I made that. Yeah, I make signs for a living. Sorry, I also have ADHD, super bad, so you're gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, I make signs for a living. I'm in CAD CAM. I work CNC machines. I create production art. I design. I bore myself to no extent. I also make really cool stuff when I have time to do it. Maybe I'll show y'all some of that sometime. Maybe not. Really depends on if anyone likes my videos or not, and if the production quality is good, because I don't even know if you can see or hear anything right now. I assume you can. The camera looks like it is moving. Yeah, but other than that, who knows? Well, this is going to be really boring. I do have to go to the comic book shop later to pick up my latest issues of Kim and Kim, intergalactic trans feminine and bisexual bounty hunters, and Alters, which features the first transgender hero. Well, that's not true. The first comic book centered around a transgender hero, which I thought was great. They had some issues with it. Get the hell out of the fucking way. I also honk at things I don't like. It's kind of a multi-purpose horn, if I'm being honest with you. Some people think, you've had that Honda Shadow 750 for a long time, Sean. Are you planning on, oh, well, I guess now you know my name is Sean. Are you planning on upgrading? Well, I'm planning on upgrading the bike, and I'm planning on getting other bikes. But am I planning on getting rid of the Shadow? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I love the Shadow. I've learned to drive it pretty well. The thing is light enough for me. It's fast enough for me, especially with that. I like the bike. I like Hondas. I like cruisers. This will probably be the only cruiser I ever have, unless I'm just swimming in the cash later on in life, and I could get one of those big stupid Harleys. Sorry if you ride a Harley. I think they're big and stupid, mainly because they're super expensive, and, well, the people that ride them are, for the most part, but other than that, Harleys are decent enough bikes. It's the mentality around them that I mainly don't like. But I need a sport bike, I need a scooter, I need a dual sport, I need every kind of bike. I mean, I'm not going to be happy until all my motorcycling needs are met. And it's really just been a money issue for the most part. I don't not make a decent amount of money. I do. The problem was, for the longest time, spending more than I had when I didn't have a decent job and developing a debt. I'll get into more about that specific, I'm going to call it my dysphoria later, because it was dysphoria. What I would do is I'd try to fill the gap in my life that I was feeling with things, hobbies and whatnot. I would go all into them in a very unhealthy way. And it left me with a giant debt, which I'm handling now. And that's great. The worst part about it is it's really scary because with such a debt, there's a lot of costs involved with transitioning, which I'm discovering now because I'm starting. I guess the first thing I'm going to do is I just made a couple friends and they kind of referred me around. And obviously therapy is something I've been on waiting lists for, and I'm really tired of being on waiting lists. I feel like therapy is something that is something you need. You have to get it immediately. Right now, my therapy consists of this because I love motorcycling and it makes me feel powerful and happy. People don't know what's under this helmet. I can wear as much or as little weight makeup as I want. Female cut clothes, whatever. I fly my transgender flag off my bag. Is it safe and smart? Oh, I'm sure it's not. But the second you try to take that away from me, is the second I can't live anymore. So, there you go. We're just kind of cruising around now. I should have probably written something down, but at the same time, if it's anything like any other videos I've ever posted to YouTube on any other account, nobody cares. Maybe this one will get more steam. I really don't like spamming. I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I don't know. I think a lot of people could get something out of these videos. Not just motor vloggers in general, but it might be fun to watch a silly transgender woman along her journey screaming at people through her visor. And of course, there's my fucking turn signal again. I'm gonna get hit one of these days. It's because I'm talking to you people and I can't pay attention to it. That's y'all's fault. I'm gonna blame y'all. And when I crash and the cops say, "What happened?" I'm gonna say, "Well, the fucking YouTube community and my, subscriber base, which does not exist at all, made me crash." How the fuck's that possible? And I'll say, "Don't sass me, sir. It's not your job." And he will say, "Okay." That was too long. We're in a nice little neighborhood now. This is an upscale neighborhood of Austin, Texas. I'm sure you can tell by the houses and the cars and the beautiful women and the beautiful men and the leaning tree there. Yeah. I'm nervous. I don't know if you can tell. I think when I get in the swing of things, these videos might be better. The hill country around here is fucking amazing. And I'm sorry, I don't know if cursing is the thing you do. I'm new to YouTube actually posting. Plenty of people curse, but I don't know about, people, ratings and who's allowed to watch or not. I guess I'll figure that out. Terrytown. There is like 4 diamond exchanges in that area, and every single one of them has personal security details with big old guns. So that's how you know they're serious right there. Highway. I was gonna go out to the hill country today and show y'all some stuff, but then I realized that to start an introduction video with some highway riding might be a little boring. And I know I shouldn't say this. This ultimately is for me to chronicle my transition. Ooh, beautiful. But for the most part, try to be quiet here. For the most part, I really do want subscribers. I think it looks fun. I think it would be, and I hate to use the word hobby because I just explained to you I used to have a severe problem with hobbies, but I don't know, maybe it's not a hobby. Maybe it would be more therapeutic for me to be part of a community that's supportive. Or not. Yeah, there's going to be a couple of those people around that probably aren't super supportive, you know, probably dropping some F-bombs and some tranny bombs and some shit like that that I don't want to hear. But honestly, I can avoid that. Good people trump evil people all the time. And I'm sorry I used the word Trump. That was fucking ridiculous of me as well. I'll try never to say that name again. We'll think of something better, like severely stupid, old, gross turd sack. I don't know. We'll come up with a name where we're absolutely sure. You know, everyone knows what we're talking about. Cheeto-faced, shit-eating, shit-given. I don't know, something like that. I saw that on Facebook. I can't take credit. But, yeah, I'm not going to try to be political, but certainly this is going to be about trans issues, so politics are going to have to creep their way into it. Recently, since I've been out and since I've been trying to get more active with my community, I've been making a lot more signs, protest signs. I'm a professional sign maker. I can make any kind of sign. Well, let's just say I can make anything from a coroplast sign to the sign that you see at the top of Cowboys Stadium. Both the Dallas Cowboys and the Spurs AT&T Stadium. I have done both of those. I designed and implemented those signs. So that's some of my credentials. To paraphrase Ron Burgundy, I'm sort of a big deal. Just kidding. I'm not. But maybe I'll be able to show y'all some of that soon. And well, they were talking about sending me up to the roof to check on a couple things coming up pretty quick, and if that happens, maybe I'll bring the GoPro. I don't know, take you on a behind-the-scenes tour of the roof of Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Maybe that will get me some likes and some subscribers. So we are in a really fancy neighborhood now. You can tell because they have bathrooms out front where they can relieve themselves in the front yard. That's how you know you've made it in life. Moving on up to the south side. Yeah, move over. Cars don't like it that I can go in between the road humps. They seem to always sway into my direction like that's acceptable. It's not, guys. Okay, we're just going to wait here for you. And you're not going to go, so we are going to go. I don't, you know, I would love to live in a neighborhood like this. Who knows? I don't know. I don't see any flags being flown, or Trump signs, or Hillary signs, or Bernie signs. I just see fancy houses. See, there's another bathroom right out front. These people are fucking rich. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I'm also getting pretty anxious because the more I just sit here and do nothing and, drive my motorcycle poorly and honk at people, maybe you're just not into it. So maybe I'll cut this video short and maybe I'll go do lunch, and then maybe I will go to the comic book store because we have one of the, I don't know if it's the greatest comic book store in the continental United States, but I'm going to say it's one of them. I'd like to show y'all that. I think that would be pretty cool. Well, I don't know how to start these, and I clearly don't know how to stop these. But I guess I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to say I really look forward to spending some time with you and getting to know you and letting you get to know me. If you can think of questions or anything, I'm here. I would love to hear them. I'd love ideas on videos. I'd love constructive criticism on how I can improve both my video quality and possibly my bike riding. But guys, if you could like and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. I don't know anything will ever come of it, but I'm pretty sure it'll put a smile on my face. That's all I really give a shit about these days. So, I love you guys. Bye-bye.